What's up, everyone? I'm Aaron and welcome to the channel. And today we're going to talk about my top 10 classified figures of 2024. I didn't get to do one last year because I was fairly new to YouTube, and now that I'm already a little over a year into it, we're finally going to get to do it. And this is based off of the figures that I've purchased and reviewed so far this year. So, coming in at number 10 is the Starduster.
Cereal, a delicious part of this complete breakfast. Crunchy stars that taste great. So, for all you action stars...
Bye, Mom!
G.I. Joe, action stars.
I know, it's a lot of reuse of the Retro Card Duke, but the Retro Card Duke was a great book. And the reason why I like this figure so much is because he is absolutely 100% hard to obtain in the vintage realm. And for them to put out this figure, when I heard about him coming out, it made me realize that, oh my goodness, anything's possible if they're going to put out the Starduster. This guy, we had to order him from a box of freaking cereal and, collect whatever the process was. It was a mail way. Very rare. We never seen him in the cartoon, so there wasn't a lot like circulating, and it's definitely a hard figure to obtain. I'm really happy that they did this guy. He's awesome. He's got great accessories. He comes with a rocket launcher, grenade gun, jetpack. Just a great all-around figure. Looks good. We got a new head sculpt. I do love me some Starduster. Next up, coming in at number 9, Crazylegs. Yep, definitely Crazylegs, and I'll tell you why. Definitely a hard figure to obtain because it is a HasLab figure. They kind of knocked it out of the park with these, and Crazylegs was a figure that wasn't really, a lot of kids didn't have. He was that gray and red color, if you can remember. He was just one of those figures that not a lot of kids had or played with. But when this Night Force version came out, at first I was like, no, it's too much black. But man, when I got him like in hand, and I just, between the hat and the red accents, he has that gun with the folding stock, the parachute bag, just all the different textures on him. I was just like really impressed. Really impressed. Definitely a figure that I didn't think I would fall in love with, and then when I got it in hand, 100%. 100%. Sorry if the backwards hat bugs anyone, but yeah, I love the hat, love the glasses. Head sculpt's okay. He's got a little, 5 o'clock shadow going on. I think it was a great figure. Coming in at number 9, Crazylegs. And coming in at number 8, Torch.
You in maximum security!
I don't know, Zartan. They took me to the movie studio so that female Joe could study me face. The man said modest. Blimey, Zartan! Why couldn't we just come in by chopper? Me ruddy nose is froze.
It's too dangerous to fly in this weather.
Now, I shall raise our broadcast transmitter and inform both Cobra and G.I. Joe of our modest demands.
He rounded out our dreadnoughts, you know. As soon as we get Monkey Wrench, it's going to be complete for me there. Just an awesome figure, man. What bad things can you say about it? I mean, he looks great. I love that they sculpted the glasses into his head. I've been just dying to get that. The tattoos were, you know, well placed, and I mean, they just did a great job. I love the flamethrower, the chains, the studs. I mean, he looks awesome. And it was definitely one of my favorites. I would always look at customs that people done and whatnot, and, you know, be like super jelly, just waiting for him to come out. Finally we got our hands on him. Even his backpack holding his flammable substance there. Wicked awesome. I love me some dreadnoughts, but this was the one that really did it for me here. Came out great. I love the sculpt. So, coming in at number 8, Torch. Next up, it's going to be number 7, Wild Bill.
Name's Bill Austin. This here's my sister Jane. My brothers Big Bob and Little Bob.
Howdy. Howdy.
Why don't you and I take a look-see around the ranch, private-like?
Well, I'd like that just fine, Miss Jode.
Oh, please, call me Mary Bell, Mr. Bill.
Get the G.I. Joe Dragonfly Copter! Wild Bill to the rescue! Major Blood, look! Let's get out of here! Cobra's turning tail! Wanna lift, good buddy?
G.I. Joe, American hero.
This was a great figure. I mean, the glasses was the only, I wish they molded it in or gave us an alternate head, but I mean, all around, just a great figure. I love the 6 shooters. I love that jumpsuit that he's in, and again, you know, it was good attention and detail with the revolvers. Here we can see the detail on the leather work on his gloves. I mean, I was really impressed with this figure. I love the way he came out, and just the personality of Wild Bill. You know, we all know he was a rootin' tootin' son of a bitch. You know, very likable, and just got things done. You know, pilot of the Dragonfly, and yeah, gotta have him in the collection, man. Such an important figure. Came out great, and that's why he is at number 7. Coming in at number 6, Retro Card Scarlet.
Break your spirit soon enough, my dear Scarlet. Seeing you a groveling slave will provide me with great pleasure.
Groveling before a meatball like you isn't my style, Destro.
You're a paradox, Scarlet. You little fool! You've used the controls! We're both finished!
Had to have her in this lineup. She was a very, very important figure. Of course, we knew we were going to get her when They came out with Glenda, and yeah, you know, it's the same body sculpt and whatnot, but still, like, this is the Scarlet that does it for me. All the other ones were just trash. I didn't like any of them until this one came out, and this is the one that I keep in my lineup. To me, I mean, it's perfect. Perfect sculpt, perfect head. Just an all-around great figure that you know, came out amazing. Very true to the original and retro card Scarlet. Tell me what you think, guys. Don't forget to give a like and subscribe. And let me know what Scarlet you keep in your collection. And that's why she's coming in at number 6, Retro Scarlet. All right, everyone. Coming in at number 5, Retro Card Beachhead.
I want a stone cold righteous attention. Your chin is down. Your chest out. Your gut in. Your face mean. 'Cause you are rough, tough, fighting machines. Thank you. It's a real pleasure to see that one of you's a real trooper. You gotta get it before it gets you. Hey, you like? What are you doing? Next time, Chuckles, use the rocket launcher.
Again, another amazing figure that they did. That just was a nice rendition of the original. We didn't quite get all the gear that, you know, the original came with. The backpack's a little different. You know, they gave us the one that we had, but still, just looks really clean, really good. This is the one that I actually took out in the field and did all my video footage with, and he's got dirt on him still. So he's been holding up really good. You know, I've been taking him outside, and he's seen some action. So he's got some dirt on the boots, but just a little bit. Just a great figure, and really did it for me for my Beachhead. I liked the first one that came out, but this one just set things more into play, and let my imagination kind of go wild with storytelling on the videos and whatnot. Had a lot of fun with this guy, but looks amazing, and that's why he is number 5. Coming in at number 4, Ripcord.
How can you miss that? I quit.
You don't see the real problem.
Ripcord!
Having your eyes tested may clear things up.
Great green!
Don't avoid a problem, meet it.
And beat it! Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
Another great figure. Hard to obtain because, yes, it was locked into that HasLab process, but we all had a chance to snatch onto it, and there's pretty fair prices going out on the market for the Dragonfly. If you want to snatch one up, I'd do it now, because they only seem to go up afterwards. But yeah, he came with a lot of gear from 2 different rifles, the backpack that opens up. I mean, just a real excellent figure. I've really enjoyed them, played around with them. Haven't had nothing break on me. I really like the helmet, the respirator that he has on, you know, the flight suit. It looks great. They did a great job. And again, this is another figure, just like Crazylegs. I was like, oh, he's just a Black Knight Force figure, you know, and I didn't realize how great these figures would be and the different textures that they would have that would make them so unique. And I just fell in love with these guys. And that's why Ripcord is number 4. Coming in at number 3, yes, Retro Card Duke.
Because your future is a mental patient.
Oh, come on, Duke. Where's your spirit of adventure? Give a teammate a hand. I missed you, Duke.
You certainly did. By that much.
Want him alive, you fool! We are pleased you have agreed to participate in our games.
I've agreed to nothing, reptile breath. And the only game that interests me is kicking in your fangs. Look out! You know your team assignments. Buddy up and get into your diving gear. We're going over the side.
We got a lot of retro cards going on. I know, guys. They've been knocking it out of the park. And again, this Duke right here. I remember when I first started collecting the line, I was on Facebook and I was talking about how they should do an original retro card Duke, you know, a retro version of the original. And I got slaughtered across Facebook. People telling me, like, he already looks close enough. Why would you want another Duke? Why? And then thank goodness they came out with this. But, you know, here I am getting, you know, ridiculed across Facebook over it. And then, goodness, like 8 months later, it happens, you know. So expect anything and everything when it comes to classified. I've learned that lesson definitely collecting. But Duke, man, awesome. You know, came with the same backpack that we've seen throughout the line with Outback and whatnot, and then came with the original looking rifle that he came with, laser blaster, nice little helmet with a visor. We knew we was getting Starduster when we seen that, huh? And then, I mean, knocked it out of the park. I love this figure. Love the head sculpt. It's everything. They gave him the traditional rifle that we see on the card stock, and of course his knife that we've always wanted to pull out of the boot. So just a really great job. And that's why Duke comes in as number 3. Coming in at number 2, Once a Man Cobra Commander.
I want to see him squirm as we watch the destruction of G.I. Joe!
When did you first discover you wanted to rule the world?
Cobra Commander.
I was 6 when I realized I could run society better than the morons who were in charge. People trust television. It's their friend. They believe what television tells them about the news, the weather, or G.I. Joe. What do you mean I broke?
This was a figure that we didn't see coming. Hasbro really surprised us with this one, and I freaking love it. I love the movie when I was a kid. It did steer into a direction towards the end that I did not expect, and it was kind of weird, but I have more respect for it as an adult as I learned to appreciate the storytelling, you know, or the excitement of storytelling, which is what G.I. Joe was all about. And he came with, of course, some awesome alternate head sculpt. Very cool looking stuff. You know, he had the backpack with the traditional gun in there. They gave us this halfway version from man to snake. We can wrap around Roadblock. So cool. I had so much fun reviewing this figure, and it was a blast. Ties right into the movie. A figure we've never seen. He even had this removable faceplate that was cracked, and the funny part is the faceplate's supposed to be indestructible, but pretty cool. And of course, the great detail that they did on this fig, from the scaling, just everything. Paintwork. Very hard to get. It was an exclusive, SDCC exclusive. Picked up mine through eBay. You can probably pick them up at a convention, $70, $100 maybe. Just an awesome figure to have. And that's why he's number 2. And for the number 1 figure of 2024, at least for me, I think you guys know where this is going. If we just talked about the once a man Cobra Commander, yes, Nemesis Immortal. Really, Nemesis Enforcer. And he is awesome. The fact that Hasbro just jumped out of the realm there, and took us straight through the movie figs, and we know that more are going to come out. I'm very excited. Like I said, you guys know I didn't really appreciate the movie as a kid, but as an adult, just freaking love it. It came with the backpack with the tentacle looking arms. Just a really great figure, all new design and whatnot. A lot of people are modifying the wings with gargoyle wings and whatnot, but a lot of people ended up getting this figure. He sold out for a long time, and I think he did a little better than expected. And I'm really happy with the sculpt. Some people had a loose waist. Mine's not too bad. Mine's not too bad at all, I don't think. Yeah. He's just he's been a real great figure. He came with these 2 swords. Just really wild looking, for G.I. Joe, which we all know the movie took that drastic turn, into this organic underground freaking village here, and society that it was lost, and it was a good little spin. It's good little storytelling, and that's why Nemesis Immortal Enforcer is going to come in at number 1. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we're going to do another top 10, but it's going to be just for the top 10 toys of 2024. We're just going to rank all the toys. So look for that video, and I'll catch you on the next time.